Hello, Flosstube. My name is Juanita. I'm from Calgary, Alberta. Um, this is like the sixth time I record. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's hope this is a lucky one, and this one goes on YouTube. Anyways, I wanted to thank everybody, uh, because you all inspired me to make a video too. There's so many new Flosstubers now, and it just seems so courageous to me to just join the community, even for those who um, who didn't stitch often or it was new for them. I think it's pretty good because I've been stitching for a while and watching for a while, and I haven't said anything, and I've just been kind of cowardly, and I kind of wanted to, but now I'm actually gonna do it. Okay, well, I was gonna start with two tags because I thought it would be a good way to cover everything in case I forget something. So the two tags are the Know Your Needleworker tag and then the Curiosity tag. Uh, yeah. So after that, I was going to show some whips and some finishes, and then this is my bird here. uh, yeah, and then just share some plans and thank people. Yeah. Anyways, so let's begin. Anyways, so first I'm gonna do the Know Your Needleworker tag. I think that one's very thorough. And so the first question is, where do you live? I live in Calgary, Alberta, in Canada. And yeah, I've been living here for a bit. I've been going to the University of Lethbridge, so I've been living kind of a year by myself, but then I came back for the summer, so half and half. I'm getting my own apartment soon, so that's something exciting to look forward to. Gonna be moving in September. Yay. What do you do for a living? I am a student at the university, like I said. I'm studying digital audio arts, and I'm just, yeah, that's what I do. It's um, sound design and engineering and studio and work and producing, that type of stuff. Okay, so do you have any children? That'd be a bad thing to have children at my age. So no, I don't plan to for a while. Do you have any pets? Yes, I do. I have this little bird who's very comfortable right now, but she's very sweet and she's very good and loving. Mwah. Yeah, and she's very content right now. So I'm gonna put her back on my knee. um, okay. What are your hobbies besides? What other hobbies do you have besides stitching? I think. Yeah. I have so many hobbies. I can't even count them all. I love knitting. I love doing crochet and unicycling and origami and painting and drawing, and I was in the art club, so I did that. I'm also a gamer. I watch anime. I I do too many things, to be honest. Yeah, the only thing is friendship bracelets. I don't know anybody that does them other than me. If any of you do, please tell me because I'm curious. They're just these little knots. I don't know if you can see closely. Little knotted kind of in this fashion. This is a little bookmark of Minnie and Mickey that I made. It's a little fat, but I still use it. And they're mostly the size, the ones that I do. Yeah. If any of you do them, please tell me, because I don't know anybody that does, and it'd be awesome to know if anybody likes to do them. Because same as cross stitch. It's always fun to find somebody that does it, you know. Okay. What is your favorite movie? I don't want to sound religious because I am not. I was brought up Catholic. My grandmother used to be a nun, but I'm not religious. I guess I'm spiritual. I like to take things from all the best parts of humanity and just live by them, I suppose, but I'm not like super strict religious. But my favorite movie is The Prince of Egypt. It's a DreamWorks movie. I love Disney, but I have to choose a DreamWorks movie as my favorite. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, it's the story of Moses, and it's an animated film. But It is so gorgeous. Um, any of you that have seen Wicked, it's the same composer. It's by Stephen Schwartz. The music is, and then Hans Zimmer did the score. Everybody knows how good he is. He did The Lion King and Inception, and, you know. And it has gorgeous music, amazing animation, the most incredible character development. Like, it's a story that people know, but somehow they managed to make it new. And that is impressive. And it's beautiful. And each time I see it, I'm just in awe just at how they were able to achieve this masterpiece. It's that kind of movie. Yeah. Um Favorite TV show. I love Doctor Who. What a surprise. But I do love anime too. Um, I watch a lot of anime just because lots of my friends did, and then I got into it. Yeah. Um, my favorite one is Steins Gate, which is about time traveling as well. What a surprise! It's it's kind of intellectual, um, but it's also very heartwarming. It's like a mad scientist. Well, he's not a mad scientist, but he's self-proclaimed mad scientist that um, he is trying to time travel and find, like, he does all these experiments and proves successful, and he just goes deeper and deeper into it, and he plays around with it until he realizes just it went too far, and it actually makes it so that he loses people, and he has to retrace his steps, find what's most important, and maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but it's just a very romantic but very clever type of show. It's not very long at all. It's like 25 episodes. So, yeah, if anybody wants to give it a try. I know some people can't get into anime and the beginning of the show is a little slow, but I say give it a go. It's a good show. Um, okay. What is your favorite book? That one's easy. My favorite book has always been, and always will be, Ender's Game. I'm sorry, I have some allergies. Um, it is very famous. Most people probably heard of it and or probably had to read it in high school or something. But yeah, it's a wonderful book. You should read it. I don't want to give anything away because all of it is amazing and important. And as much as I love Harry Potter, I think Ender's Game is going to have to take the spot. It's always been that one book, you know. Yeah. What is your favorite music? Now, I'm into music. That's another one of my hobbies. I play piano and flute. Um, but I work with like in sound design, and so many people come to record, and we do a lot of work with all types of music, and I just love all types of music. I don't really have any that I dislike. I mean, I guess I don't listen to country quite as much. I just didn't grow up with it because I'm from South America, so my parents listened to South American music, and then taking piano lessons, I got into classical, and I don't know. I just never grew up with country as much, so I don't listen to it as much. But I listen to most things, and I don't dislike anything. I guess I did listen mostly to instrumentals, soundtracks, because it's easy to stitch and stay focused while listening to that. But yeah, I like all music. I listen to all types of music. What one word best describes you? Um, in previous attempts of this video, I answered different things because I just kept changing my mind. And I don't know. I guess before I wanted to say multitasking because I just do so many different things. But it's not really that. It's mostly that I am accepting. I think that's the word. Like accepting and willing to try different things. Yeah, I don't know how what you would say about that. I just if there's anything that catches my anything beautiful, I'll just try to make it or just try to learn something about it. Whatever it is, as different as the things might be. Like unicycling, I just saw people do it and I thought, I'm gonna do that. You know, like it's just random stuff. Like some things are not related. I just accept things and I'd like to try them, and when I do, I usually get really into them, so that's why I have so many hobbies. Um, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for the needleworker tag. I'm sorry, I have allergies and my nose is just killing me. It's just kind of itchy and but I think it's also due to her feathers because it's shedding season and she's very fluffy right now. Well, spiky and fluffy because she has little feathers growing. Yeah, I think it might be because of that. Anyways, so next is the curiosity tag, which I'm not sure who made this one. I'm not sure who made both tags, which I'm really sad about because I wish to credit them, but well, I credit whoever created these tags. It's good enough, right? Okay, so the first one is how long have you stitched for? Since I was about 9. Yeah, 8 or 9. And my grandmother taught me. And then I went to a older school that was very active in crafts. We learned how to make like socks with like 4 needles. Like, you know, like I can't describe it. It's like knitting, but there's like 3 needles and then it's circular, and you don't put it back together. It's already knitted circular. I don't know if anybody knows that. Maybe I'll try to insert a picture of what it looks like. Yeah, I'll do that. There you go. Yes, and cross stitch was one of those things too. So it kind of was a big thing in my childhood, and my grandmother gave me this big book. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna have to turn my Skype off and call later. Okay. So, hello, Poppy. Anyways, she's very happy right now. She gave me this huge book, to learn from. It's pretty big. It has tons of little designs and it's very learning oriented. It has this part at the beginning which is just dedicated to teach you different types of stitching, different stitches, different. What is it, Poppy? You want to be pat? Okay. Different types of stitching. How to start different ways and different tent stitching and all this stuff. And it goes on for a long time about it, and it's very in depth. A lot of pictures, and it was very helpful, pretty much. And this is one of the things I did early on. These little mice. I also did like these types of things, and there was this little sampler I know I did for my grandfather. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Wait, I think they show the final picture at the end. Yeah, here it is. I did this for my grandfather once, and a garden one for my grandmother. There's plenty of stuff. I can't show everything, but I've never seen anybody else with this book. It's in Spanish, so maybe it's just printed in Spanish and that's it. It's called just Illustrated Atlas of Cross Stitch. So, yeah, a lot of stuff. It's a very official sounding name, very big book. That taught me how to cross stitch. So, yeah. Do you prefer framing your projects or making them into cushions or wall hangings, etc.? Every single project so far that I've done, I have given away, or yeah, even the ones I have here for members of my family, and or things that I'm planning to give away, except for the ones I'm stitching. The ones I'm currently stitching, I'm planning to keep most of them, I think. But yeah, most of them I just kind of framed them and gave them away, or just gave them as is, and then they said they wanted to find a frame or something like that. yeah, though I do want to try more things like pillows and biscornus. I'm dying to make my first biscornu. I'm so excited. Um, yeah, wall hangings I would love to, and then those little boxes. Those are so cute. Yeah, but so far only frames, which is kind of sad. Um, yeah. Now, next is what is your favorite designer? I really like Joan Elliott. She just has really nice fantasy designs. I love her Mother Moon one. I think that's what it's called. That one's really pretty. Um, but I also love black work. It's not really cross stitch though, is it? It's like, well, they do. Okay, I love black work. Black work is beautiful. Those two I can't quite decide because I love stitching with black work. Oh, careful, Poppy, careful. Yes, careful. Yeah. There we go. Oops. She took this cable. Poor Poppy. She was so confused. There we go. Now. You're okay. She just really wants attention right now, but she's pretty calm most of the time. Anyways, yeah, I forgot where I was. I think I just said my favorite designer was either Joan Elliott or Blackwork. What is the most you have paid for a design in fabric and floss? This design by Color Cascade, which I'm doing, which is a TARDIS. It's in one of my whips, but yeah, it had 90 different DMC colors and big fabric, so that was the most expensive thing I had bought. The most expensive thing I have bought so far. Yeah. How many hours have you stitched on for just one project in one day? About a day. Yep. When I was sick once, my family just left, and I just stitched the whole day. That's all I did. Since I woke up till I went back to bed, and I guess like 13 hours. I don't know. Maybe not straight, but most of the day. So yeah. Have you got any FFOs where you have have major mistakes in them, but you wouldn't notice? Not really. I tend to be pretty perfectionist with my work, but any that I do mistakes, I leave for a long time, and then I just get frustrated, put them away, and then just pick them up again and undo the mistakes and do them again, no matter how small they are. There is one though that I never finished because I thought I made too many mistakes, and because I started when I was really young. I just learned. I was like, I know everything there is to know, but I didn't. And yeah, I did so many mistakes, and I put it away. It's right here. It was this Lynx. It's a full coverage design, so I thought I'm gonna make this huge full coverage design. I've made mice. I can't do anything wrong now. Anyways, I was like 9, 10. I don't know. And yeah, I'll insert the picture here. Yeah, it's quite big, and I was not ready for that. I had no idea how to park. I don't think I even made crosses in the same direction yet. Yeah, all the crosses are uneven and awful, and oh yeah. So this is what I got done, and it's not too bad like for progress, but then you look at the stitches, they're all facing the wrong way, like all of them are terrible, and I got so frustrated with them. I think I tried to do something that was kind of like parking, but it didn't work, and I got frustrated and just threw it away. Just couldn't do it, which is sad because it's a lovely image. But maybe I'll do it again sometime because I think I still have the floss for it. But yeah, I just did so bad on that. So some other time. Other than that, I don't think I've made any big major mistakes. I mean, that was when I was starting out, and I think I'll still do that pattern maybe someday. Yeah, so that's not that bad. But for the most part, I'm pretty neat. Yeah. Now, where was I? Um, blah. What is your favorite project you have finished and are most proud of? Well, I do have a design that I'm proud of. Well, but it's not completely finished. Now, yeah. Um, it's almost done. I just have to do metallics at the very bottom, so I kind of count it as done, but it's definitely the thing I'm the most proud of just because I started it in February and I think I'm gonna finish it tomorrow, so that's pretty good. It saved the stitches. Many have seen it, know what it looks like. I'm gonna show it anyway because I'm proud of it. Yeah. So, yeah, I have to wash this and iron this, but yeah. Ooh, don't mind that blue thing there. And I finally finished, and then I put the initials of my parents and my sister and I. I know that looks kind of weird, but they kind of like that, so yeah. Plus, we're gonna hang it in the house, so why not? Why not make them happy? So, yeah. So, I just have. Oh, yeah, I forgot to show. I just have to do, like, this last bit of metallics. Just, like, yeah, and that's it. Like, this is where I put the thread right here. So, yeah. I didn't love the DMC metallics, but I didn't mind them. They were not too bad. And, I enjoyed stitching that so much. Even though I did have an 18 count fabric, and since some of the patterns go like in between, those were a little tough, but they were still enjoyable and didn't really have any problems with it. Yeah, so that's the one I'm the most proud of. Yeah. Now, if you have lost your stitchy bug, what makes it come back? I've never lost my stitchy bug. I'm sorry, Poppy. She wants to go to sleep soon. Anyways, there's things that have stopped me from stitching, like schoolwork and moving and other stuff I got into, but I never really lost it. It's the one that I've always come back to, other than knitting. So, I guess if I lost it, I'd just have to watch Flosstube and come right back, because Flosstube always encourages me to just keep going and stitch as much as you can in a day. Yeah, so, ugh, awful allergies. Sorry. But yeah, that's that. Do you have to make sure you finish a project, or can you just leave it for months at a time and do new starts? I've done that tons of times. I just leave projects and then start something else, and then I come back to them like months later. I think everybody has, probably everybody, or at least for one or two. So I don't feel too bad about that. But yeah, at least I finished everything I've kitted up or started, or yeah. So that's good, except for that FFO. I mean, UFO. Blah. All the UFOs. UFO. FFO. Anyways, so that UFO is the only one I never finished that I started. But other than that, I do finish them. So I don't feel too bad about leaving projects for a long time. Yeah. Now, most hated type of stitch. I've never really hated a stitch. But I've only ever hated one stitch. But I don't hate one now. I hated French knots when I first did them. I just didn't get them. I hated them. But now, not so much. I learned how to make them over the years well, and then I don't feel so traumatized by, like, when I see a pattern that just has plenty of them. So it's not too bad. Yeah. So, yeah, those were the tags, and that means that I go on to whips, which is fun. I already showed Save the Stitches, so I can go. Now, next is Pepper Tree by Ink Circles. Yeah. Oh, insert a picture of what it looks like. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know if I'm happy with the colors I chose now. I just saw this beautiful color for thread, and I thought, that's perfect. But I didn't think of how it would look when it was stitched. So we'll see, I guess, maybe when it's ironed out and, you know, everything, it'll be nice and I'll be more happy about it. But that's what I have so far. Um, yeah, it's not like the neatest thing, unfortunately. Yeah, but you know, it's okay. My parents got me this pattern for my birthday, so I feel like I kind of have a little obligation to do it. Oh, also, Poppy, don't play with my hair. You're silly. Anyways, this fabric where I had the links, I also had like a couple little designs that I did, and I just found this one is a little caterpillar that I made once when I was like 9, so that's nice. But anyways, those are what I have. Next one is Watching It Fly by Heaven and Earth Designs, blah. And I'll insert a picture. Okay, so I only have this done. Not that much, but it's not so bad. I just started. It's all wrinkled, unfortunately, because I put it away for a while, but this will be ironed out, and it'll be fine. Why do you look so shocked? Anyways, yeah. Now, next here is Pattern by Dimensions. Oh my god, Poppy. Oh, she ate the top of this because I left her alone with the patterns. Okay, this is what it's supposed to look like. Don't mind the giant bite that she made. Okay, anyways, this is what it's supposed to look like, minus the bite. Of course, it doesn't go into the pattern, but... you're Sandy. Yes, you are. Anyways, I've done this so far, not very much, but I'll stitch more on it. I just got distracted with other stuff. It's okay, bird. Just stay calm. She hears people downstairs, so then she's like, oh, I have to go be with them because I'm social and lovely. Okay, next is TARDIS, I think it's called, by Color Cascade Designs. And this is what I have so far. Just stars. The parking is not that great. I just kind of left these here because there's none of those colors for a while, which I know it's different to how most people do it. They just cut them off, but I just leave them there, and I don't like carry them over that far. I just cut them afterwards. I just know where they are because the stars. Anyways, and yeah, this is what I have so far. Not very much, but enough. Just a few little tiny stars. And I went up on this page, and I don't know if I like that. I'll just keep going down to the rest, but it's fine. I think I'm gonna make a lot of progress in this. I started about a week ago, so I'm hoping to do a lot of progress on that. That'll be fun. So that's it for my whips. Not very many, but some people have 1, some people have 50. Yeah, so yeah. Now I'll just show the finishes I have because, well, although I don't have many, they're still important. Yeah, most of them I've given away like 90%, 80% out. 90. Yep, most of them. So I just have 3. This one is one that I found the kit in a little book sale that my school was hosting. Yeah, don't eat that. Anyways, and everything was 50 cents to $3. It was super cheap. My mother gave me $10 to spend. I was like in grade 6 or 7. I don't know. And well, I found a corner with like a bunch of cross stitch stuff with DMCs and with kits and patterns, and I was woo, and I bought it all for like $5. So I made this that I never give away for some reason. I'll try to flip it, but I'll read it anyways. Yeah. It says, may the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rains fall softly upon your fields. Until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. You know. But I still thought I should read it. Okay, so next one is one that I made for my sister. She saw it in Michael's and she said, no, make this, so I just did, but we haven't framed it yet, but we will. And it's just this little kitten. It's, I think it's like Dimensions kit. I think so. I don't know. Stop biting that puppy. No, that's my pattern. What are you doing? Anyways, yeah, just this little kitten. It's cute and small. So, yeah. Now, the next one is one that I was making for a friend. Come back here, you're being too destructive. Be good. No? Okay. I'll just hold her here. He got paralyzed from the waist down. He was a teacher. Well, not he. I think his back got paralyzed too. And he was a teacher. He was very strong. He was an inspiration for me. He just worked so hard. And well, when I went to his house a couple summers ago, his walls were blank, and he asked he asked my mom if she could make something for him because she's an artist. She's amazing. Yeah, I thought I'd make something too. So I made this. It's also by Dimensions. I made a lot of Dimensions kits because they were just easier to get when I was younger. I didn't order many things from shops online and stuff. So I made this. And I thought it was colorful and nice, and it has a bird and a butterfly and a flower, and it says Paz y bien. Usually it says Paris Montmartre or something like that. I think that's what it's called. But I put peace and good because it's something that they say a lot down there in his church. So then I did. And I hope he likes it. I haven't sent it down yet, but it is for him. Most of the stuff I have, like I said, is for other people. She really wants to go bite my fabric, which is weird because she's usually very calm. Yeah. Anyways, so that was it for all the stuff that I have. The last thing I'd have to do is just think. Yeah. Thank all the people. My brain just shut down. I'm so sorry. I want to thank everybody that inspired me to make a video. And that includes Coffee Stitcher and the Stash Queen, because they're awesome and enabled me to buy so much stuff. I've ordered so much stuff. What have you done to me? Oh my god. Then also, Carolyn, you're amazing. You taught me how to park. It was so helpful. You have no idea how much it's changed just what I do. I'm just so much faster now. I'm so happy. Then there's also Miss Milky Bar Kid, who was the first Flosstuber that I came across. Then Teresa Little Stitcher. Oh my god, you are so amazing. You said on your first video, you were like, I'm a newbie. Here's my huge, beautiful Heaven Earth design. I was like, oh, you're a newbie? What am I? I've been stitching for so long and I can't do that. Well, now I can, but I couldn't before. Anyways. Oh, there she goes. Anyways. Yeah, you're awesome, and I love your videos, and you always ask the best questions. Sometimes I feel, yeah, that's a good question to ask. I should have asked that, but you ask it first, so you still get answers, so that's good. Then there's also Shani Reynolds. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Please correct me if it isn't. I don't want to mess up your name, because you're so lovely. You made your first few videos, and you said that you were uncomfortable with this, but you did this anyway, and yeah, I think I mentioned that earlier, but maybe I didn't. Anyways, and that I was really inspired to actually make one myself, because I thought, yeah, even if I feel like, you know, it's I'm not used to like speaking to camera and then just putting it online. It's just so nerve-wracking to me. But then I thought, but I want to give back. I want to tell all these wonderful stitchers that they inspired me and that I have something to bring too. I've done stitching, and so I manned up, yeah, I manned up, and I finally decided to do it. And then she also suggested to do an Alice in Wonderland stitch along, which I thought would be amazing because I love Alice in Wonderland, and I've had this one pattern that I've been wanting to do. So um, it's a little biscornu by Clouds Factory. I'll put in the image right now. Yes, it's so cute, and I would love to stitch that with you. It'd be amazing. And then last but not least, there's also Little Yellow House Crafts. You are also new, but oh my god, you showed all your Santa's collections, little like adorable Santas, and I just bought so many. What have you done to me? They're so cute. I'm gonna make one for everybody in my family. They saw them and they liked them too, so yeah. And then also stockings, because they saw the stockings too. And now I have to make some for everybody. Oh no, more projects, more stash. That is so sad. Anyways, yeah. Thank you to you, because I have lots of stuff to do now. And I'm sorry that I'll be copying you, but you just have such pretty things. Anyways, yeah. I know there's lots more, and I love so many videos out there and so many Flosstubers, and it's just an amazing community. I just love watching all of this stuff you put out. So I wanted to put my own and hopefully do this regularly. I think my next video would be like a stash video because I have a couple things I've ordered, and then like some plans for the year, even though it's like a bit late, but you know, it never hurts. Yeah, some plans and a stash video, and that would be it. So thank you for watching this if you are, and I hope you have a great stitchy week, like everybody says. I've been wanting to say that, like, ever since people said that at the end of their videos. But, yeah, hello to all the Flosstubers around the world, because I know there's, like, in all places in the world. And yeah, bye.